24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to your Wednesday edition of Good Morning Vail. We've got a great show ahead of us for the next hour. We've got some incredible locals coming into the studio. Not only is Ski Town All-Stars coming in to talk about their 7-year anniversary and how they've all come to be. We've got Chris Pavona on the other side of the camera doing a little happy dance first thing this morning about his 7 years. Then we've got the Spine Center at Valley View and how they could help you improve your life. We're also going to be talking with the Vail Gymnastics Center about a great event that they have coming up this weekend. So we've got a great show ahead of us for the next hour. Stay tuned. Good Morning Vail starts right now.
So many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see increased chances of precipitation. 51 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 70, 50% chance of rainfall. Those are going to be afternoon thunderstorms. We are expecting to see winds come out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of today, so that slight breeze making it feel just a little bit cooler out there. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, partly cloudy skies first thing this morning, mostly cloudy skies as we approach that 12 o'clock hour, and then we're going to see those scattered thunderstorms into the afternoon, continuing into the evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver, nice and warm, 87 degrees, 40% chance of precipitation, 70 degrees in Vail with a 50% chance of moisture, 73 in Avon with a 40% chance of precipitation, and that's going to span out to Eagle with that 40% chance of moisture, but they're going to see some warmer temperatures in Eagle with a high of 78 degrees. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 49 degrees is our overnight low. That sun is setting nice and early. 7:22 p.m. is when we're going to see sunset. Wind shifting directions coming out of the south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, beautiful sunshine is in the forecast. High of 73 on Thursday, mostly sunny skies. Sunny skies on Friday with a high of 70. Continuing with that pattern, 73 on Saturday, and then slight chances of precipitation making their way in on Sunday and Monday. So if you are getting out there to do anything this afternoon, just be prepared. But if you're someone who loves to mountain bike, well then you can expect to have some hero dirt tomorrow, since we're going to see so much precipitation later this afternoon. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to Chris Pavona from Ski Town All-Stars, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Woods presents Nashville Roadhouse Live. where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces.
Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. We're here to celebrate 7 years of Ski Town All-Stars in the community because it's such a fun company. They're so interactive, and the one and only Chris Pavona. Good morning, Chris.
Did you get me a cake?
Nope.
You don't have one of those like little things?
You know, I really dropped the ball.
We didn't even dress appropriately. We're wearing like very tonal dark colors.
I know.
We should have worn some party shirts.
We should have worn, we
dropped the ball.
across the board.
Yep.
There's no cake, there are no balloons.
Everyone likes cake.
I didn't have the little whoop, whoop thing. There's just, it's disappointing. But you know what's not disappointing? 7 years of Ski Town All-Stars, because everyone knows this company and loves this company here in the community. And for people who don't know how you started, can you give us a little bit into the background?
Yeah, so it's been a wild 7 years from the humble beginnings in my West Vail rental in the kitchen.
In the kitchen with your mom.
With my mom. And then she quit because it was too much work.
Shout out to the mom, though, for the start.
Thanks, Big Shar. She's probably actually watching this. Anyway, so yeah, just it's been crazy because we've moved 4 times now. We keep expanding. Now we have a whole warehouse and retail skis and hats. So yeah, it's been a wild ride, ups and downs, obviously, of owning a business in the Valley. But super grateful for everyone that has been a part of it. And yeah, we're rocking right now. We're really, really busy. And but yeah, just super grateful and thankful for everyone.
7 years.
7 years. It's crazy.
I feel like that's such a good milestone to hit, 7 years, because now.
What about 6 or 8?
Yeah, those are great too.
Okay.
They're all great, but I feel like once you get to 5, you're like, wow, we've made it this far.
Yeah.
And then I feel like 7's just dead set in between 5 and 10, and now you're so close.
I know, but I mean, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then, hopefully in 10, we'll sell.
No, you can't sell.
Well, maybe I want to.
Okay, well, you heard it.
So I can pursue my other passions, like being a TV8 news person like you.
I think you would do absolutely fantastic. If that's the dream.
That's why we're selling Ski Town, folks. You heard it here first. In year 7, in 3 years, I will sell and sit here and do Maddie's job.
And then you can interview me, and I'll start some cool company.
Well, you're ready to do some crafting. You just told me before. Oh, is this a secret? Oh, yeah. It's Maddie's Mad Dog Crafts. Did you get the Instagram account?
No, no, it's a secret.
You've heard it here first, guys. Maddie's Mad Dog Crafts.
Nope.
And other wearables.
No, it's not going to happen. Thank you. Now let's go back to Ski Town
Oh, sorry.
As a company, and let's talk about the ski shop, because this is new.
New 3 years ago, but that's new-ish.
That is new-ish.
It's more than 7-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we have a full ski shop now. We carry about 8 different brands. We probably have the largest selection of skis and bindings in the Valley, which is crazy because we're only 3 years in, and do tons of e-commerce. And yeah, it's been wild. We're busy already. which is really cool. We consider ourselves experts. We've got a lot of YouTube reviews on different skis. I have an amazing staff, and we're mounting stuff every day. We're shipping stuff every day. It's never too soon to get your stuff, especially if you know you're going to buy something this year, or if you've got your eyes on a particular ski. Now's the time. I mean, whether you buy it in December or you buy it now, just get it done, get it locked in.
Yeah, get ready for the ski season.
Get it locked in, Maddie.
How many days away from ski season are we?
So apparently Copper Mountain, which is not Vail, but it opens sooner, is November 8th.
Wow.
So, and I think Vail is the 15th, 14th, 16th?
Somewhere in that range, yes.
100th, I don't know. Yeah, so it'll be here before you know it. The leaves are starting to change.
Yes.
Should have worn my leaf peeper hat.
But you didn't. You wore your Colorado Surf Club hat.
Yep. And it's also PSL season.
Yep.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Not my forte.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Well, I just bought a whole 6-pack of Barista Blend pumpkin
you heard
spice.
it here first.
Come to the shop. We also have extremely delicious coffee, and we've been perfecting our latte art, as well as free Wi-Fi.
So people can come and just hang out.
Yeah, because Huga Life doesn't have free Wi-Fi.
Spend their day with you at Ski Town All Stars.
Yeah, lattes, skis, hats,
All the good stuff.
the whole gambit.
The whole shebang.
Yep, and then free pizza Tuesdays from Alpine Pizza, or Thursdays.
And are you gonna laser something today?
Oh my gosh, Maddie! I was had a dream/nightmare. You were gonna ask me that question.
Of course.
We will soon get back into it. I promise you.
Perfect.
I have to give the people what they want.
Yeah. And
give Maddie what she wants,
Exactly.
which is Will It Laser Blazer Wednesday.
I just want to know if things are gonna catch on fire or not.
I know. Well, let's, Maddie, killing me. I know. You ask me because it's always Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because I come here on Wednesdays, and you ask me about Will It Laser Blazer Wednesday. Maybe I'll just post some old episodes.
I set you up for pure success here.
I know. Well, I feel like you should be.
You're welcome.
You should have to come in and do them. Why don't you do them?
Because
you can do them with me. How about that?
Okay, let's laser 7-year cake today.
Okay. 7 years into a cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if you can laser through an entire cake to make the cake perfectly say 7 years.
We did it with a pizza.
I didn't see it.
Well, maybe I'll just post that today. Just regurgitate old content. Everyone's doing it.
Oh, amazing. Now, if people are interested in getting a custom hat, which is what you do at the business,
That's what we do.
People can get a hat that says 7 years strong. Then you can.
Yes, they can, Maddie. Yes,
and
they
can come in. They can pick an array of colors, some fonts.
Yep, 6 or 8 years they could put on a hat.
10 years.
Yep.
Selling to become a TV8 personality.
Yep. Customs is our thing for your business or individuals, whether it's a wedding or there's a new bar coming out that we're making hats for right now called Lookout Bar. I don't even know where it is. Shout out. I don't know. I think it's in one of the hotels. But yeah, we have really quick turnaround times. These people are ordering their hats yesterday and we're delivering them on Friday or Monday. So quick turnaround time for your business. We can do all different things. Everything we do in-house, from printing to embroidery to making laser leather patches. And everything's sewn on in-house, and we've got a good little team over there, and we're stoked.
All the good stuff, and then of course, although it's starting to get a little chillier, you still have some bikes.
We have 2 bikes left, and the rebate is still going on.
So really quickly, mention the rebate. Get it out there.
$450 off a Class 2 e-bike, which is what ours are. We have Super 73s. We have 2 left in stock. They're some of the base models, so they come to pretty reasonable with the rebate. All you need is a Colorado driver's license.
It's that simple.
It's that simple. And if you want anything that we don't have, we can order it. And then I do believe, I don't know, in the 16th, that $1,100 rebate is coming back for one last round as well. So that's different than the $450, and that one's income based. But if you do, if you're local and you need a commuter, it's a really good thing to take advantage of.
100%, and it's so nice to be out there on the e-bikes, cruise around, do your grocery shopping, take a backpack.
I do my grocery shopping.
Go to the concerts.
Go to the concerts.
Explore our wonderful community.
Explore our wonderful community.
Wow, I'll do vocals and you can harmonize.
I got backup vocals.
I love it. I love it. Well, now people know all of the secrets.
All the secrets.
From your 10-year plan to my crafting, thanks Chris.
Yep.
To our band.
Yep. We're complete package.
You heard it here first. Well, Chris, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. If people want to shop online, that's an option.
Yep, skitownallstars.com.
They should follow you on Instagram.
At Skitown All Stars.
And then where are you located?
In Eagleville, Colorado, between
What
Big
about
O
this
Tires
over here?
and Pier 13 Liquors.
Amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here, giving us all this great information. And congratulations on 7 years again.
Thanks, Mandy. Appreciate it.
Make sure that you check out Skitown All Stars. It's a wonderful business here in our community, and it does such a great job. It's also really fun to support our locals, such as Chris Pavona, because he's done such a good job creating such a wonderful culture in a workspace. So make sure that you go show them some love. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging on to our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Welcome to Nantucket Rope Bracelets. All of our stylish bracelets are handmade in our Nantucket workshop, using only the best non-shrinking line with soft, flexible finish. Find us at nantucketropebracelets.com and order your beautiful piece from Nantucket today.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Are you someone who struggles with maybe some pain in your spine? Well, the Spine Center at Valley View is the perfect place to go. And I'm joined by PA Eric Strouch. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful, and I'm excited to learn about how people can prevent or help themselves with some spinal injuries, because I'm sure that's something that you see quite frequently.
Absolutely. So we take care of neck and back problems all day long, every day.
Yes.
It's extremely common pathology. We were designed with discs that lose their blood supply at a very young age. So the disc is the shock absorber of the spine, and as it loses its blood supply to the inside of the disc, sometimes by the age of 8 or 10 years old, it starts to dehydrate and degenerate. So the inside of the disc, which acts as a shock absorber between the bones, transfers the stress to the wall of the disc. It was never designed, the wall was never designed to be a shock absorber, so it can tear. And then a common condition might be where jelly comes out of the jelly-filled donut, hits a nerve, causes leg pain. So there's a lot of things we can do to strengthen our spine, which includes Pilates, all kinds of core stabilization, using good body mechanics when we do things. Unfortunately, we all don't do those things, but we still participate in outdoor sports and activities, or even daily activities, and tend to tear our disc walls, causing issues. And we're here for those people who don't get better with simple remedies like physical therapy, chiropractic care, etc. And we provide spine surgical evaluations all day long for cervical as well as lumbar spine.
And so the Spine Center at Valley View is a great place for people to come and kind of have you help them evaluate what's going on with their spine. So can you give us a little bit on what Valley View is and where it's located?
Yeah, so Valley View Hospital is a nonprofit independent hospital in Glenwood Springs. The spine clinic there is run by Dr. Felipe Ituarte, who's an excellent surgeon, and I'm humbled by the opportunity I've had to join them a few months ago after practicing spine surgery here in the Vail Valley for about 25 years.
Wow.
And I call it a gem within a gem because Dr. Ituarte brings me back to my roots. I worked here with Dr. Corman since 1998, joined him, and at the Stedman Clinic we had 20 years of developing the first comprehensive spine program in the mountains, really teaching mountain communities that spine surgery can be done in the mountains. And he retired in 2020, and at that point we had accomplished what we intended to accomplish. I stayed on for a couple more years and then joined Dr. Felipe Ituarte, who brings really the same values that I'm used to, back to my roots with Dr. Kornman, which is time with patients, time to diagnose carefully, time to educate a patient about what is causing their spine issue, and time to talk about all the different treatment options, from conservative options to surgical options when necessary. And that's actually how Dr. Ituarte runs his practice. We are well-staffed with easy access to the whole community, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. We take care of all comers with spine and neck problems, with back and neck problems. And we give them the time they need to take care of them. So we have 3 PAs on the team, physician assistants. I'm one of them. We have 2 nurses. We have a spine director. We have Dr. Ituarte running the team as the surgeon. We have 2 interventional pain management physicians who do a whole full array of injection type treatments for the spine. And it's a fantastic clinic, and it's within this hospital that serves the community with a vibe that all are in the game for the exact same reason, which is to take care of the community as their mission states, one person at a time.
You know, as you're talking about it, the word spine surgery sounds awfully intimidating. Are there a lot of misconceptions around having spinal surgery?
That's a great question, Maddie. I appreciate the question. In the old days, at cocktail parties, when people are talking about their neck and their back pain, or at barbecues, patients always say, or to each other, friends say to each other, stay away from spine surgery, it's a last resort. Well, in the old days, that was probably true. Complication rates were quite high. Technology has come so far. When we put a screw in the spine now for a fusion type surgery, which is not always necessary, there's decompression type surgeries, which are much simpler to take pressure off a nerve and try to relieve a patient of leg pain, or if it's in the neck, arm pain. But when we do need to do fusion for instability or a very degenerative disc where bone is grinding into bone and a patient has terrible back pain that they can't live with and they failed conservative treatment, we can guide our screw in the spine now with navigation technology, which Dr. Ituarte uses, as well as robotics. So we do use robotics at Valley View Hospital to help make surgery as safe as possible. And it's come a long way. So when we see a patient, most patients don't need spine surgery, and we're happy to see them even though we're a spine surgical service. We give them a full array of options. And so if you came in with, you know, severe leg pain, we would talk to you about whether surgery is necessary. We would identify the problem. And if you have pressure on a nerve, the only indications for surgery when you come in with leg pain that's generated from the spine would be if you have pain that you can't or don't want to live with after failing some conservative therapies, or if you have true motor weakness where a big muscle in the leg is not working well. Anything short of that, we can try to treat you conservatively, and nerves do have the ability to adapt to pressure. And if they adapt to pressure and the pain goes away and you don't have significant weakness, you don't need spine surgery. And we're happy to try to get you down that pathway versus spine surgery. But when we do spine surgery, the complication rate is extremely low. So we try to take some of the fear out of spine surgery. One thing I like to add is in the lower back, there's no spinal cord. The spinal cord stops behind L1. It becomes a sac of nerves called the cauda equina, which are the nerves are this big. We can actually move them a centimeter in each direction under a microscope if we need to. And there's no cord in the lower back. So when we do low back surgery, the risk of paralysis is virtually zero. Most patients don't understand that. It takes a little bit of the fear out of spine surgery.
Which I think is so incredible for people to know, because as we're sitting here and you're saying if you have arm pain, it could be from your neck. That's something I've never thought of, even though I know that there are so many nerves connecting everything to one another. And so what a great way for people who maybe are suffering with some pain to go, oh, it's not my hip, it's maybe a nerve that I have somewhere in my back, and you guys are the experts. So it would be great for them to come and spend some time and have you go through the steps, and that way they're not just going 0 to 100.
Without a doubt. And along those lines, Dr. Tuarte's team, because we're so well staffed and because it's so important, we give patients a lot of time. So if you came saw me or Dr. Tuarte or one of the other PAs, you might get a half hour or an hour to take what is necessary to make sure we figure out the exact pain generator. There's an old saying in spine surgery, half the battle takes place in the office, half the battle takes place in the surgery. So if you end up needing spine surgery, you need to have an excellent, talented surgeon like Dr. Tuarte to perform the surgery. At the same time in the office, we have to make sure we have the right diagnosis. I saw a patient recently who came in with leg pain. They did have some pressure on a nerve, which is not uncommon after the age of 40 or 50, even if it's non-symptomatic and maybe irrelevant. But their pain, and carefully talking to them, was just from their knee down to the outside of their foot. And they were told by a spine surgeon out east that they needed spine surgery. They came to me for a second opinion. And upon careful history and physical, if you tap out here, you can figure out that the nerve might be trapped in the knee itself, called perineal neuropathy. There were no symptoms in the upper leg. And even though the MRI of the spine showed some pressure on a nerve, it actually was irrelevant. It wasn't the cause of the problem. Wow. But they were booked for surgery already on the East Coast with a surgeon who didn't take the time in the office to try to figure that out. And it's not that you have to be smart to do that. You just have to be caring and take the time. And that's something we do focus on in our practice, is giving patients time that they deserve and the respect they deserve to be seen carefully.
Now, you said at the beginning of this interview, there are a lot of things that you can do to prevent some of these moments that could happen, whether it's the fluid coming out from the gel coming out and getting on the nerves. You can do Pilates, you can do yoga, you can strengthen your core. Now, if someone is struggling with back pain or hip pain or maybe shoulder pain from any of these nerves, when is the time to come see the spinal surgeon? Yeah, so indications to see a spine surgeon. Indications for spine surgery, even of the patients we see who are coming in with neck and back problems, arm pain or leg pain, most of them don't need surgery. The indications for surgery in our practice are, again, when you have a pinched nerve with true motor weakness, sometimes when you have significant pressure on the spinal cord and you develop a condition called myelopathy, which is when you start losing balance and you start losing coordination in the hands. And that happens because of a progressive pressure on the spinal cord from degenerative changes. Short of that, pain that you can or don't want to live with, motor weakness from a pinched nerve in the neck or the back, or pressure on the cord, most conditions that patients come to see us for, surgery is elective. So you have a choice, and we give you that choice. We say, you have a problem, you have terrible back pain. We have identified that it is from either a very degenerative disc here, or maybe from the facet joints that are supposed to act as doorstops. If they get arthritis in them, on a side view, one vertebra can slip forward on the other, and that can cause pain and some mild instability that's not dangerous but painful. And we can do a fusion surgery, and then we tell them all about what they're up against if they decide they can't live with it. But we also give them the confidence that it's not a dangerous condition. The degenerative disc is not dangerous. A mild instability is not dangerous. You can ski, you can mountain bike. A lot of patients have it and don't even know they have it. But we tell them how we would fix it.
what the risks are, what the benefits are. We have that careful conversation. And then we really talk to them about, can we manage it? Have we tried physical therapy? Have we tried chiropractic care? Have we had them see Dr. Caleb Seal or Dr. Gyura Han, both very talented injectionists who can put some steroid around certain structures to decrease inflammation. And then we tell them, when it comes time that you can't live with it and it's affecting your life, you want to have surgery, then we talk about the surgical fix in a little bit more detail. But indications for surgery are to come see a surgeon, and really if you want information about a spine problem that's affecting your life, your ability to function in the way that you want to, you're welcome to see us, and we will give you your full array of treatment options, from doing nothing to conservative treatment, physical therapy, injections, Pilates, etc., to surgery.
Eric, we are all out of time, and I have so many more questions, but I want to thank you so much for coming and spending the time with us this morning.
Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to meeting with you again, and thanks for having me on the set.
Of course. Make sure that if you're someone struggling with some slight spinal issues, whether it's a pinched nerve or whether you could have just slipped a disc, the Spine Center at Valley View is the place to go, because the experts down there are absolutely incredible. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today. Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
This is Necklace. This easy-to-use, non-surgical alternative improves the appearance of sagging skin around your neck and jawline. Made from medical-grade tape, Necklace lasts up to 10 hours, giving you a firmer, smoother look all day long.
This is the one that works.
Starting on one side, peel off to expose adhesive and affix it beneath your earlobe. Stretch the strip around the back of your neck until it reaches the other side. Remove the white backing from the other end of the strip and attach under the other earlobe. Go ahead and take your hair down.
Wow, look at that. Necklace really is the one that works.
Women everywhere are thrilled with the results.
Necklace is my time machine, and I'm loving life again.
Necklace is way better than surgery. It's cheaper and it's easier.
Oh wow, took my 6 years off here.
I like it. It's like a mini facelift.
Oh, it totally works.
Think I need a box or two.
Use the on-screen QR code or visit sagnomore.com to order now. We even give you a money-back guarantee. Try Necklace today.
For the latest and greatest trends in pop entertainment, Popstar Today brings you compelling celebrity lifestyle stories that matter most to you. From movies, music, TV, and streaming shows, to fashion, social media influencers, and the latest on who is seeing who. Join host Elizabeth Stanton as she digs deep and dives in. This is Popstar Today.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for something to do this weekend? Well, then the Vail Gymnastics Center has you covered, and I'm joined by three incredible, lovely ladies here on the couch, Julie, Allie, and Sunny. Thank you guys all so much for being here this morning.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Just because there's three of you, I'm going to have you each introduce yourselves and what you do for the Vail Gymnastics Center, so we'll start with you.
I'm Julie, and I am the gymnastics director. I am Allie. I am the gymnastics coordinator.
Hi, I'm Sunny, and then I am the head coach at Vail Gymnastics.
Which is so incredible because a lot of kids look for other ways to be athletic here in the community. Everyone knows the skiing, the snowboarding, that's common. But how often do we see a lot of our youth coming into the gymnastics here?
I mean, I would say it's not typical to think of competitive gymnastics in our mountain community, but we're really lucky because we have a pretty competitive gymnastics program. What's great about Vail Gymnastics is we're located right next to Red Sandstone Elementary School. So we do school pickup every day, so we get a lot of little ones from right next door. But then what's also great is we have the ability to train our kids all the way up through level 10, which is the highest level of competition before NCAA. So it allows parents to train at our facility without having to drive all the way to Denver for that level of competitiveness. And I think a lot of people in the Valley don't recognize that gymnastics can be really competitive in Colorado.
Yes.
And we've got a great place to do it right here in Vail.
Which I think is so spectacular because it does give kids that other option of doing something, creating a team, having camaraderie, but also it's self-discipline with gymnastics, which I think is such an important skill to learn. So as the head coach, is that something that you really push as you're training these kids?
Right, and then I grew up in a different culture. I come from Japan, and I'm very happy and thankful to be able to share those different perspectives.
Yes.
And what I learned in the States also.
Yes.
And combine all those like knowledges and all that, and then be able to kind of like gift it and carry on to the next generation here.
Which is so spectacular, and what a great way for kids to learn, because then it's giving them that alternative perspective, like you said, where it's really opening their horizons, which is going to push them further and help them in their personal development as they continue to grow with someone like yourself.
That's my goal.
And Sunny, she's being modest, but she was actually on the Japanese national team. So she went really far with her career, so she has a lot to give to our athletes. So we're really lucky to have her as a head coach in our program.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's incredible. I just got goosebumps. I think that it's so cool when you see someone has a passion, loves what they do, follow it through, and then they take it, and instead of stopping that passion, deciding that they no longer love it, they share it with the younger generation. And what a strong way to make that foundation for a lot of young kids here in our community.
Thank you so much.
And then, of course, the program that's taking place this weekend.
Yeah.
We've got a weekend full of events and activities. So give us the broad spectrum overview of what people can expect.
Yeah, so we have kids from all over Colorado, different teams throughout the state, coming throughout the weekend to compete. So we start at 9 a.m. on Saturday and we go all the way through about noon on Sunday. We have about 250 kids coming throughout the weekend.
So if the Olympics has recently inspired to just be excited, then we can be excited and we can come and support some of our local athletes.
Yeah, definitely. Anyone can come watch. There's an $8 spectator fee, but it'll be super fun. They're very cute. They're young, so yes.
We'll support your local gymnastics facility. And it is happening at Dobson Arena. So we lay down that floor on the ice and we transform that whole venue into a big gymnastics venue with multiple sets of equipment. It's a really cool transformation. So even if you don't know anything about gymnastics, I think it's really cool to just come and see what it looks like. This event is mostly for our little ones. So we were going to have age 6 probably to about age 14 is the target age group that's going to be there this weekend. So it's really awesome and cute to see these little ones go out and perform. And I know that we have about 14 little ones that are going to be out on the floor this weekend. And for the most part, it's their first time ever going in front of a crowd and judges. And it's a really awesome experience to watch it. So we hope that people, even if they're not involved, they just want to come check it out and see what gymnastics is like.
Well, and I think it's so important for our community to show up for one another. We're known for having such an awesome support system within so many diverse realms here that I think it's so wonderful that this is something that's open to the public so people can come, they can enjoy a little Oktoberfest.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they can come cheer on some of our local youth and just show their support. Also, if they've got the little ones with them, maybe inspire them to try a new sport.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I think what's awesome too is even if you're not planning on taking gymnastics, all the way to the highest level, we offer a little bit something for everybody, but we also, we have a big air class that helps athletes learn air awareness for their mountain sports. So maybe it's just you want to learn some of your skills on the trampoline and the foam pit so that you can be more comfortable taking it on the snow. We have that option too. So there's a lot you can do with gymnastics that's going to help you in so many other ways and aspects of life and sports.
Which I think is a great note because, as you're saying, we do have so many of those competitive snow sport athletes that do like to politely huck their bodies through the air. And so having that air awareness makes the difference.
Exactly.
And I think it's so important that they take that step and they learn. And even if they already know, to have that new perspective because you're coming from such a strong background in gymnastics. And so to have you kind of give that perspective of you want this arm tucked across your chest for this reason really will help. And so if people would like to get involved, maybe they're not ready to commit to doing some gymnastics, maybe their kids aren't, but they love to show their support, what's a great way for people to get involved with you guys?
Well, if you go on vailrec.com/gymnastics, you can find our whole schedule there. If it's something you'd just like to try before maybe you make a commitment to a class, we have all of our classes online, but you can come to an open gym. We have toddler open gym, kids open gym, and adult open gym. So it's not too late if you're an adult and you just want to come do a little gymnastics for fun. We have that option too. You can come, get a taste of it, and then if you love it, we have a class list. We have a little bit of something for everybody. So you can go on our website and register. If not, we always welcome friendly faces. You're welcome to come in and watch and support.
Which I think is so incredible because it's such an art form in itself, really using your body to do these incredible stunts and tricks and really just bringing it all together in a routine. And so if people are interested in coming this weekend, what can they expect to see out there?
Well, our little ones will do all 4 events: vault, bars, beam, and floor, and they'll have a little routine on each of those events. So we will have different levels throughout the weekend, so it won't be the same thing. So if someone wants to come Saturday morning and Sunday morning, there will be a little bit like a mix. They'll see different routines. But yeah, they can just come hang out and watch. It'll be super fun.
And as the head coach, how do you feel managing all of these different aspects, all of these different disciplines that you oversee?
I would like to say, since I started working for this community, it's been a year and a half and a little bit, and I have been seeing all those outcomes and being able to communicate and connect with the kids a little bit better and more smooth, and all those things really show that we have been working really hard together into all those discipline, not just in terms of skills, and then I'm able to see all those outcomes.
Which is, I have to imagine, so rewarding.
Yes, it's one of the most rewarding things that I've ever done in my life.
Oh, I love to hear that, and I love that you're part of our community. So thank you
so much
for coming and sharing your expertise with us and helping our youth develop in such a powerful way.
Thank you so much for recognizing too. Yeah.
And thank you all so much for being here, taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this information. So if people are interested, they can go online, they can get all the information, $8 at the door to participate in the fun this weekend.
Yes. And if dads want to come and they're not sure, there will be football on the television and lots of yummy snacks. So dads can come too. But no, it's going to be a really fun event. So come watch the little ones. It's going to be a good time. So thanks for the support.
Of course. There's always so much opportunity to support here in our community, and I think that's one of those powerful notions that we're very fortunate to see throughout our community. And so thank you guys for taking the time, coming to chat with me, giving us this great information, and giving the community the opportunity to maybe experience something new.
Yes.
And to support our young athletes in kind of a different way than we typically see here in our mountain town.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the support.
Thank you so much for having us.
Make sure that you head over to the Dobson Ice Arena this weekend. It's only $8 for that spectator fee. You're going to support all of our young athletes who are getting into gymnastics or who have been doing it for some great time. And you're going to support these lovely ladies who have done so much work to bring this to our community. So make sure that you check it out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
And if you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunity to points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point of this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Create fall memories in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Every day around the world, when tragedy, danger, and disaster strike, when life and death hang in the balance, we look to the heroes among us.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see one couple fall in love with a waterfront fixer-upper.
It sort of wrapped its arms around us and said, you want me, and we did.
And watch as another battles over the budget.
We're trying to look through and see where we can trim at this point.
Are you looking to trim it, Ginger?
No.
No.
Construction pros show us the right way to renovate.
Well, we had to do a roof over. We had to hand build a lot of the trusses.
As we're putting the thin set down, the self-leveler has a little clip that clips up underneath the edge of the tile.
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
More and more children are living at home with their grandparents, and it's creating an interesting family dynamic. Well, the United Healthcare has a grant that they are using to help families, and so let's hear more about this grant.
Nearly 8 million children in the U.S. live in households headed by a grandparent or other relative, and these grand families, as they're called, face unique challenges, from rising costs to accessing medical care. September is Grandparents Appreciation Month, and joining us now to discuss from United Healthcare is Tamika Smith. Thanks for joining us, Tamika.
Thank you for having me.
So why is it so important for us to recognize and appreciate the role that grandparents play in our families?
First off, they're grandparents, and we love our grandparents. But grandparents play an important role in helping raise healthy, happy children. Many children are living in households where one or more grandparents serve as their primary caregiver, so the time is more important now than ever.
And are there resources available to help grandfamilies thrive?
Yes, United Healthcare supports families through whole person care, and we're pleased to partner with local communities to bring resources to families, including our Grand Families Guide to Good Health, which provides families with tips on how to prepare healthy meals, how to make healthy food choices, as well as how to save on grocery costs.
And how can grandparents make sure they are taking care of their own health as well?
As a grandparent, taking care of your family means taking care of yourself too. You want to be there for those you love. United Healthcare offers a United Healthcare Dual Complete program for people who have both Medicare and Medicaid. For instance, United Healthcare Dual Complete members can get a monthly credit to help pay for things like food, utilities, and over-the-counter products like first aid kits, pain relievers, and common products like toothpaste with the United Healthcare U-Card. With the United Healthcare Complete Dual Plan, members are eligible for $0 co-pays for covered prescriptions, dental services, and routine hearing and vision exams. And what I love even most is members have access to a large network of Medicare Advantage providers, including doctors and specialists, to help keep them healthy.
Well, thank you for the time today, Tamika. Where can we go for some more information?
To learn more about our resources and to check if you're eligible for a decent plan, visit grandparentsday.com.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome into Rugs Benedict here in Avon, Colorado. We're joined by Mandy Benedict. Mandy, how are we doing?
Amazing this morning.
Love it. Today we're talking about carpets, and I understand there's over 120 you can pick from here and so much more, but tell us about the carpets here at Rugs Benedict.
Yeah, so we have actually over 120 in stock in our gypsum warehouse. So a lot of things to choose from, but so you can have, you know, what we love, instant gratification of things that we can install very quickly. And then we have thousands and thousands of options of things that we can special order.
Love that. And this isn't just for homes. This is for businesses, all sorts of buildings that need carpet.
Yes, we do hospitality. We just are in the middle of a huge hotel project right now. We do office buildings, restaurants, and a ton of the beautiful homes around here.
Love that. And what's important, or what's a benefit of having carpet?
Carpet is very soft. It also is great for sound abatement. It absorbs a lot of sound. And it's beautiful, soft. Sometimes it's nice to crawl out of bed and step into some soft, cozy carpet. It's great for the kids to play on, wrestle, all those sorts of things.
Yeah, and some amazing design here. I want to show real quick because you can look back and you have all the other designs here to choose from this style. And then there's also a QR code where you can import a photo of your own room and check out what the carpet would look like in your home. Is that right?
Yeah, the room visualizer is a pretty cool key
I love that. I love that. All right, let's check out some more over here. But as we're going through the carpets here, the installation process is very important too, right? And especially living where we live. But can you talk a little bit about the process of installing carpet?
Yes, so our employee installers, they all work for us. We don't subcontract out any work, and we have a lifetime installation warranty. So your seams are guaranteed, and they're just really, really amazing at installing things, installing the carpets in any home. We do a lot of really decorative staircases, rounded staircases. They're master craftsmen. So our installers are I think one of the most important things about the carpet that we provide is their incredible workmanship.
Yeah, and definitely experts in the field, and that's important too because we're expecting this to last, right, and look beautiful. So it's important to have the right installation, right?
Definitely.
And what else should people know about buying carpet?
Just come in and have fun, explore. Our team is amazing. As I hear people leave the store every day, they're like, wow, that was so easy. That was really easy. I was expecting this to be hard. Our team is really skilled at finding the things that work for your budget, the things that work for your space, your use, the design, color, and style to create a dream home or finish a commercial space in a really amazing way.
Awesome. Anything else I should ask you? Anything else people should know?
No, just come in and explore the store. It's a fun place to be.
It's a beautiful place here at Rugs Benedict in Avon, Colorado. More than carpets, it's got everything you need, so come check out Rugs Benedict.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see afternoon thunderstorms come our way. 51 degrees first thing this morning, a high of 70. 50% chance of rainfall, winds coming out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see partly cloudy skies continuing into mostly cloudy skies with those scattered thunderstorms, and then mostly cloudy skies as we approach this evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, we are expecting increased chances of precipitation along the entire I-70 corridor. So if you are traveling that way later this afternoon, just give yourself that extra travel time. That way you're staying nice and safe out there. 40% chance of precipitation in Denver, 50% chance in Vail, 40% chance in Avon, and 40% chance in Eagle. So just give yourself that extra travel time. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 49 degrees is our overnight low. Partly cloudy skies, that sun setting just a little bit earlier. 7:22 p.m. is when we're going to see that sun go down. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, beautiful sunshine is in the forecast for the course of this weekend. So if you are getting out there, just don't forget your sunscreen. Get out there. Have a great weekend. We want to thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of Good Morning Vail. Make sure you tune in tomorrow.